Our JB AutoWorks Crown Victorious kicked off tonight as Josh Harris led over Keith McMurray. Chasing his first Crown Victoria win, McMurray would fight Harris throughout the race until a slip-up by the number 0 in turn 2 allowed McMurray by. Harris would continue to fight, but McMurray would pull away in his number 288 to take the checkered flag. The RCR late models had Zeke Shell starting on the pole with Keith Helton and Brad Housewright fighting for second. Outside the top 3, Derek Lane's number 28 battled Lexi Arnold's number 05. Toward the front, Housewright and Helton continued to fight for the runner-up position as the side-by-side with Lane and Arnold continued. A multi-lap battle that would eventually see the number 05 quite literally slide by the number 28. But contact in turn 1 would send the number 05 around, putting us under caution. Shell held the lead on the restart as Keith Helton made contact, but the number 1 would pull away, leaving Helton to defend against Brad Housewright, who would get closer as the laps went by. However, problems would strike our leader late in the race as a blown tire sent Zeke Shell into the outside wall, ending his race in the pits. This promoted Keith Helton to leading a 3-car breakaway between himself, the number 88, and the number 28. Helton would pace the 4-lap shootout, claiming a hard-fought and long-coming first win of 2025. David Brown led our Herds Mowing Super Streets into turn number 1 over the number 15 of Kristen Barnes. For third, Kyle Barnes' number 00 was locked in a multi-lap side-by-side battle with Austin Walters in the number 5. As the number 13 continued to lead, the number 15 continued to chase, getting closer with each passing lap until opportunity presented itself down the backstretch. Tristan Barnes held the low line as David Brown held the high line, side by side for the remaining laps as Kyle Barnes reached striking distance. The final lap had David Brown use the momentum on the high line to take the victory over Tristan Barnes. The Herds Mowing Street Stocks had an immediate side-by-side for first before Rusty Clendenin gained the advantage over Daniel McMurray. Rob Austin in third challenged McMurray, diving under the 0 question mark before McMurray crossed over. But lap traffic would be McMurray's downfall as contact with the number 1 of Mike Hayes sent the Exit 50 Motorsports driver around. It was a jumbled restart with Clendenin launching ahead from the inside as McMurray was caught in mid-pack battles. At the front, it was Rusty Clendenin taking the checkered flag for another win in 2025. Terry Welch led our JB Towing Pier 4s into turn number 1 with Stephen Watts quickly moving into the top 3. Side by side with David Animal Trent for third, Watts would soon motor by, leaving him and Kenny Absher fighting the number 34. As Absher took the lead on the inside of turn 3, it wouldn't be long until Stephen Watts did the same in turn 1, pulling away and leaving us a multi-car battle for third as Terry Welch lost positions. Lap traffic would yield as Watts continued to lead, with Animal challenging the number 11 for second before fading back to a charging Frank Womack in the 09. The two would run side by side for the rest of the race, with Animal taking another podium and Stephen Watts taking another win. The Quality Heat and Air Mod 4s had the usual pair of Kevin Cantor and Chris Ambergy racing side by side for multiple laps, with Cantor taking the lead just as the caution flew. Ambergy had a great launch on the restart, clearing Canner before the number 3 found an opening on the inside. But a spin by the number 2 of David Dillo would put us under our second caution. As the race restarted, chaos unfolded immediately with an incident involving the number 6 of Alicia Frazier and the number 2. Oh, and did I say chaos? Because we're going to have some more for you. Nate Ambergy spun on the backstretch, causing a 3-car pileup. But the dust finally settled on the next restart with a 3-car breakaway unfolding as Cantor led Ambergy and the number 5 of Brandon Brindle. Brindle would dive under Ambergy, initially taking the position until he got loose in the next corner, opening the door for the number 17. Ambergy would pull away as they aggressively navigated lap traffic, all the while Kevin Cantor would cruise to another victory in 2025. It was the battle of the cousins in our JV towing stock front-wheel drive as Dakota and Joshua Collins battled for quite literally the entire race. Gapping the rest of the field, the two would race side by side, making contact as the number 22 pushed the number 42 up the track. A loose Dakota Collins would struggle on the inside, soon allowing the number 42 to make a move off the corner. With contact made, Dakota held the lead before Josh wrestled the position away down the backstretch. Dakota would repay the favor and then some, nearly sending the number 42 around. Door begging into the corner, Josh would push the number 22 down the backstretch in a daring move that got Dakota loose and allowed Josh to take another victory in 2025 and left a frustrated Dakota in the runner-up position. Zeke Shell and Lexi Arnold fought side by side at the start of our RCR late model second twin, with mid-pack battles causing a traffic jam in turn 3. As Housewright, Lane, and Helton broke through, Zeke Shell pulled away, but a spin by the number 12 would put us under caution. Shell would clear Arnold into the first corner as the number 05 got stuck on the outside, losing her top 3 position to Housewright and Helton. The two would chase the number 1 for the rest of the race, but Zeke Shell would drive to his 11th win of the year. Here's your full race results for all divisions and your top 5 point standings. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for supporting your local short track.